Everything looks like it's working. Well, besides this. That's working. Okay, good. It's good. Alright, this... It's not working still. There you go. Okay. This is the second time, my second entry for writing, and this time you can actually see it. Now, from what you didn't see yesterday, because I didn't figure it out yet, essentially this. Feel free to pause if you'd like to read it. Okay, that was all that was written yesterday. Like I said, 1 page a day. I've been doing this for, I think, I started... It goes on for some time, but I started for... When did I start this? I started writing this project, when I think at the beginning of April, because I had a different project as earlier that went into a dead end. And this project started April, and I think I'm making good progress on it for what it's worth. And it's pretty much just going to be the same thing as last time, except this time you can see what I'm writing. So it'll be exciting. And I got my little cat down there that you can't see. Maybe this will hop on the bed in a moment and give you all a bit of a show. But it's just going to be the same thing as yesterday, but you can see. Let me just find some music. Oh, that's good. It's a bit wet there for some milk. And so the writing commences. Especially the right words, beginning. Okay. The hardest thing with writing stuff like this is just starting every day. Just starting a page. You don't know how you're going to start it, you just know that you eventually will, and you've done it many times. But it's always a hassle, and that's what's funny. Oh, that's weird. You can't see what I'm typing in on Google there, but I'm sure you can guess. This is bothering me. straighten king cut with the back slit. It's time to look up the A word. Oh yes, the naughty one. Yes, the one and only. The very bad one, the Aslo. A very naughty word, I know. No, it's because I can never spell it. I always forget how to copy and paste it too. Well, I'm just gonna click on this, it could be just about anyone. And great, it's not even what I could use. Wait a minute. Ah! Sometimes I fool myself, I swear. I'd lose my head if I didn't know where it was. Because I would have lost my head. There it is. The word.
More often, the easy path is to just fit in. But sometimes the greatest...
bathroom break. Katie! Not anywhere. Oh, that's right. I can just show you it. March 4th. There we go. That's how long I've been working on this project. March 4th since today. I'd missed exactly 5 days out of all those. That's what I meant to say. 2 of those was from a vacation. One of them was from... No, 2 of them were from family. And one of them was there for good luck. Alright, philosophers, get out your pens. It's your favorite song. You'll know when it comes. There it is. This is becoming near my last project. You know what happened to my last project? I told you in the last episode. I wrote the characters into a dead end. I cannot be having that. And that is why I incite to make this almost like a movie. I picture in my brain a movie, I write a book. Like that. And I'm trying to figure out what's going to happen next. A vacuum! That's what my issue was. I put my characters into a vacuum. Not good. Passage of time. Passage of time always helps everything. And I know that was very glitchy. How's this thing work? No lag. Don't lag. Now it's working. I need to fix that. I will. First, right.
It's all real.
Now it's begun. We'll see one fight. Let's give them warning. Combat theaters on HBO Max now playing. Rated R.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling around a bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-rolling on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Suey! I bet there's rich folks eating from a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep a moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away.
How'd you get at live streaming? That's what I think, anyhow. Because this is literally what a live stream is, except I can't see a chat. It is me doing nothing but what I do. Nothing!
We bring people and technology together. Focus on forward.
To the town of Alabria rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24. And the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks.
I need to stop
around.
listening to words. I think that's what's bothering me. Listening to words. I need to listen to nothing but noise. Nothing but soil. Yeah. Soil, soil, soil. Where's soil? I hear soil. Perfectly soil, perfectly noise. Nothing special. I'll be right back. I heard something. Back to where we were. We're getting on the riding train now. Choo choo. This is how riding goes. It stops, it goes. It stops, it goes. It's really strange, but that's how it is. And I don't know why. Speculation, that was the word. Yeah, we're not going for alliteration here. That's just called poorly made writing right there. He had never given any thought to the consideration. It's best to be simple at times. My alarm's different. Oh, we're on the riding train now, so that means I can begin listening to my music again. Whenever I get off of the riding train, that's when I have to cut the music. Otherwise, I can't get back on it. It's a fickle thing, and it's very strange, but so are ideas, alright? They come out of the blue. And yet, everyone asks the same things. How do you get your ideas? They don't ask me. No, they ask other people, of course. And I tell them the same thing. The best response is the same thing everyone else says. I don't know. Because that's the truth. Like, there they go. Where to when? Where to who? What? When? Where? Why? Who cares? Alright, riding train, baby. Oh, I forgot to address this. I'll address it after I'm finished writing. I'll probably change that name. Spybot. It sounds too ridiculous. Spybot. Yeah. Spybot. That's the name of the character from Mr. Robinson, isn't it? No. Guess it was wrong. ever so clever listener of reading, whatever this is, I'm sure you're catching on as to what I'm writing about. Yes? Him being an engineer. It was quite obvious. I'm sure you saw it. Well, you didn't, actually, because I didn't show you the entire thing, the other 5 chapters. But... yeah. Let's continue writing this page. I got another indent left. Huh. Sweaty palms. No! Why does this always happen? I finished the page. Well, I might as well polish it. I'm gonna just get to the period. Well, there's the period, and I'm a man of my word, so... that's all for the day, people. That's all, folks. But I still want to go on my topic that I brought up earlier. Quiet Stanley Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick. I want to go on my topic that I brought up earlier about the writing thing. I love to write. It's a passion. I do not see it as a career. I see it as a hobby, a great one that I love. And I have written a bit so far. I think I can actually, hold on. Here it is. This was it. Alright. This was a project that I had that, let's say, I never finished. And, well, I can see why, because I haven't even worked on this thing for an entire year yet. I started it on November 30th, and I ended working on it during March. Like I said, I drew my characters in dead ends. And also, as you notice, I had a habit of putting the dates here, right here, and whatnot, like detailing it. And as you can see, it's quite short, only being a few sentences long. Yeah. And funnily enough, I view writing as a hobby, yet also as a job. Not in the sense that you're paid, but in the sense that it's cacophonous, that it's It's not cacophonous. No, cacophonous is random. No, lyric. It's not the right word. Organize. An organization. Like pencil pushing almost. Like schoolwork. That's a better example. Schoolwork. And that's why I love it. It's organized. It's nice and easy to understand. You just do it. That's why I like it. However, I do have plans for the future of having this thing be changed. Maybe I could even document it. Maybe one day I do a reading of it. Maybe one day it'd be finished. But this project here, I'll explain the other project in just a minute, but this failed project, as of now, is, it's about this guy named Prescott, who's named after, not an archaeologist, no, some kind of engineer or something. I forgot who exactly. But Prescott, he's caught in the midst of a midlife crisis, essentially, after having his high hopes be crushed beneath school, I guess. Of course, I can't really say any things without me ever experiencing them yet, which is the real problem, because I got that kind of paranoia that you're not writing what's realistic at times, even though it's clearly fiction. But, you know, that's always there in the background. The paranoia of having paranoia. I like to call it that. The paranoia of having paranoia. And then you have the paranoia of having paranoia of having paranoia. And then it just goes on and on and on until you can just diagnose yourself just about every disease on the planet. But someday I plan on finishing this thing, correcting it in my future days. And yeah, maybe I'll do a reading of one of these someday. But this is a... Oh, I didn't even explain the synopses. No. Prescott is caught in a midlife crisis after his dreams has been crushed by school, and now he is going on to artistic endeavors such as writing and painting, and playing the violin, and going out with a girl. It's very simple. It's very typical. But I intend it to be like a bit of a tragedy almost. A bit of irony at the end. It's a very simple concept. It's almost like Greek. But, yeah, I think I can work on it in the future. And by future, I mean 8 years. Now, this project, I am not sure if I explained the synopses yet of what I think it is. But you got this guy named Alfred, who is an engineer, the highest engineer in the GHG, the Galactic Human Democracy. It's at some time in the future, on a planet named Aslo. That's where we came from. And... Oh, yeah. He crash landed on this mysterious planet that nobody knows the name of and nobody has a record of. And he was caught in it because, well, we haven't exactly been told that yet. Just mysterious circumstances. Like, I'll give you guys this. I'll give you this. Mayday, Mayday, the robotic voice spurred. Its voice protruded through Alfred, agonizing his thoughts as to what had occurred. He swiftly checked the pod's hardware. Outside, display disrupted, communications internally ruptured, engines exhausted, engines gone. Alfred screams. He shortly types a few lines of code into the system computer. Status report. Revolved travel. Operational. The computer stated. Alfred then makes a sprint for the revolver. You know, it doesn't matter. My point is, dangerous circumstances. Beginning of the book. That's always how they start books. Put you spat in the middle of the action. That's what I say. But anyhow, did I explain it? I think I did. Or I didn't. No, I didn't. Crash landed on mysterious planet. Is now on mysterious planet. Fend for self. Fine stuff, that's cool. But he doesn't know, and goes against his opinions. That's it. That's all. That's it. What are you here for? Here to listen to my voice? Yeah, you. Yeah. Yeah, you. Thanks.